Cheers!
Cheers!
Hello, my name's Tilly. No accent.
And my name's Connie.
And together we are
The
the
Mindful
Mindful Mates.
And you are listening to...
The Elevated Table Talks. I didn't do an accent today, Connie.
Why not?
I forgot. And then I couldn't physically think of one. I've been practicing Manchester, scatter, shameless, but I didn't master it, so I didn't do it. Sorry for the disappointment, guys. I know that's what you come for every single week, the accent. So today's video is going to be about me shaving my head.
And body hair ideals and... yeah, everything to do with body hair.
Yeah, because happy 1 year today, I had long hair to my bottom, and Connie did the lovely pleasure of...
Was it a pleasure?
...shaving it off. So I had long hair to my bum, and then I was bald.
No, there wasn't in between. I'll cut it off.
Okay, so we put it in ponytails, and Connie cut it off, and then we realised we didn't really have a suitable razor, so then my mum shaved it, but technically Connie shaved my head for me on an absolute whim.
You just sat there, wasn't you? And I was like, you was always asking, I wonder what I look like with short hair.
I've been shaved hair. I always wanted shaved hair, like fuck short hair. But I've always wanted shaved hair, and I kept going on and on about it, didn't I?
And then I was like, should we just do it?
And
then you was like, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did it.
That was it. I remember getting the scissors and holding the ponytail.
For about 5 minutes, we were like...
I was shaking, and I was like, are you sure we're going? You was like, yeah, just do it. I was like, but are you sure? And then as soon as you said yeah, we heard the crunch. And I had to chop it a few times to get it out.
Oh, and you were like, no, you can't turn back now. You can't turn back now.
I was trying to hurry up because it was already done.
Yeah. So let's start with answering last week's question. So the answer to last week's question was why do we always forget the question? The answer to last week's question was, what is something vital in a friendship to you?
Yeah, like a quality.
And the answer we got from a lovely viewer is a vital understanding of friendship is having an understanding of one another.
Oh,
beautiful.
It's right there.
Short, sweet, simple, to the point, but we got it. So thank you for answering that question. So shall we get into the shaving of my head? I'm gonna talk about it, my experience with it, because I think everyone should do it in their lifetime.
But not me, because I've got a big forehead. It wouldn't go right.
You don't know that until you've done it. I just think everyone should shave their head. So first, I'm going to talk about... Oh my God, I've just spilled the tea. So I was reading an article earlier about women with short hair, because short hair is deemed not beautiful. You know, people quote are like lesbians if they have short hair, or they're boyish, or, you know. And then there was this article, I'm just going to read it. So, a writer going by the handle Thuthmosis, don't know that word.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. I was trying to...
put out a short article explaining why, quote, girls with short hair are damaged. The piece has now received over 200,000 interactions on Facebook. So, basically, in this article, he wrote that long hair is, quote, almost universally attractive to men. When they're speaking honestly, women instinctively know this, which is why every American girl who cuts and keeps her hair short often does it for political reasons, for a political statement.
Is it because they look sophisticated?
No, they've done it to say, listen, I'm not...
like...
I'm short hair because you can't. I can do what I want. I'm a strong, independent female. And no girl is pleased with
like
her. That? Yeah. And no girl is pleased with the changes in her look and is damaged in some sort of way. Short hair is a near guarantee that a girl will be more abrasive, more masculine, and more deranged. What the friggin'
That is a big statement to make.
Let me tell you, when I shaved my hair bald, I have never felt so more feminine in my whole life. Honestly, Connie, I literally felt like a woman for the first time in my life.
Shit.
Yeah. Even now, like, I look at pictures of me and I think I look way more feminine than I did. I wore more dresses, earrings. Before, I was always in trousers. You couldn't catch me twice in a dress. But I felt like sexy.
So I feel like an earrings or a bright lipstick, it like sets short hair off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is a bold look anyway. You don't have to tone it down. No. You turn it up.
Yeah. And well, if I wore boy clothes, I did feel masculine. And I once got, someone thought I was a boy. Yeah, me and Tom were at a festival and I had my hood up, like, just so you could see the little top of my baldness, and I had baggy trousers on, and he was like, "In you go, lads."
What did you feel? Did you turn around and say, or?
No, I was just like, "Tom, you called me a boy." And I was like, oh my God. So why did I shave my head? Let me tell you. So there was a few personal reasons that I'm not going to get into on the pod. Maybe in the future, but not now. 2, it was like a restart of my hair because I was sick of my long hair. I hated washing it. I didn't wash it properly. I didn't brush it. I didn't do anything to it. So it was more of a...
It was like matted.
It was never matted.
When you didn't wash it properly, it looked matted. But it wasn't like if you didn't wash the conditioner out properly or whatever, shampoo.
No, it was greasy, not matted,
and then
greasy.
And then it wouldn't brush properly, and then you just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah. So I was just sick of it. And that's the last straw, to be fair, because Connie saw my greasy hair and she was like, "Ugh, your hair's greasy again."
But it's not because you were dirty. It's just because you just wouldn't wash it properly. Like, you wouldn't wash it out properly.
Yeah, because I used to put oil in it, so it was harder.
Yeah.
Another reason was I felt really attached to my hair. Like, if my mum mentioned cutting it, I was like, no, don't cut it. But I need to cut the ends. No, Mum, don't even touch my hair. And I was so attached to it. Like, I always... sometimes I'd look at people with short hair and be like, I've got long hair, don't you wish you were me?
Yeah, but I feel like growing up, that's what I was always told. Oh, lovely long hair.
Long hair. Look how nice her hair, look how long her hair is. And people constantly saying, grow your hair. My hair's growing. Oh, look how long my hair is now. Yeah. Even
babies, when they're born, oh, lovely good set of hair there.
Like, look how long their hair is. Yeah. Yeah. My intuition kept telling me to do it for months and months. Something in the back of my head, I kept looking at pictures of girls with shaved heads and I was like, I need to do it. I just need to do it. And it was something I needed to do.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about the pros and cons of me washing my hair. Pros, I didn't have to wash my hair. No, the pros and cons of me shaving my head.
Okay.
I didn't have to wash my hair, which was amazing. I did not wash my hair for about...
So when you was in the shower, do you put shower gel on it or not?
No, I just...
You just normal... Yeah.
Oh, and the feeling
I remember the first time when you put your hands over your head and you were like...
This is... yeah. You don't spend anything on hair products. Any time on hair. You literally get up and go. It was amazing. It goes with every single outfit. Like if I had this outfit on now, I'd look even better. If I had a bald head, I would look even better. Like I said before, I felt way more feminine. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I felt more me, but I felt more like feminine.
Yeah.
What did you do? You think I looked more feminine, or did you think
I didn't really think of that? Like, I guess I feel like you looked older. You look younger with longer hair.
Oh, did you put sugar in that?
I thought you said half.
No.
No,
it's alright.
Don't cry about it.
Oh my God, you ruined my whole night. Jokes.
I just know it suited you really well, and you was always going on about the fact that you was going to wear like big earrings and stuff with it, and it really suited you.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of people said that. Most people were like, "Wow, it really suits you."
I don't think you had like one bad comment from someone.
Yeah,
that was it, really.
Comment. No, there was people that said, "Oh, it is nice, but I do prefer your long hair." And I'm like, just tell me you don't like my hair. I'm not offended. Like, it's hair, it will grow back.
But not for them, for you. If you want to grow it back.
And I'm like, but it'll grow back. Like,
do you know if you kept on shaving it, would it eventually not grow?
No, I'm pretty sure it would.
It would.
Yeah. Do your nails stop growing when you cut them?
Well, no, but I'm not. I'm like going off. I guess it's older people. Because you know when men start to shave the head. Like, for example, my stepdad, I know he's old now, so he'd have patches. But, like, as soon as he started shaving his head, some bits wouldn't grow back.
Well, look at this fabulous lock of hair, Connie.
Yeah, but it's only first time, isn't it?
No, I did it a few times.
Oh, you kept up on it for...
Yeah.
How long was it you kept up on it?
As long as I could.
What do you mean, could?
No comment.
Let's
not get into that. Questioning that was. I found that so many people wanted to talk to me and ask me. They were like,
it was more approachable.
Yeah, they were like, wow, I love your hair. Like, why, when, how?
But on the other hand, some people
were intimidated by it.
Yeah.
They were like, didn't want to ask, or they were like,
oh, problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me tell you this story. So me and Tom, I think we were going on holiday somewhere. No, we were going to the festival, and I had a shaved head, and there was this woman on the door, and she was I think it was a cancer donation, and she literally asked everyone. She was going up to everyone. I was watching her going up to everyone. Nothing to me. She walked past and looked at me in pity.
What?
Yeah, I know, and I was like, oh my God. No, I'll give you money. But she just didn't ask me, and she asked everyone, and she looked at me and just chose not to.
Maybe you were sending off the vibe that you didn't want to be asked.
No, I was like, ask me. Go on, let me tell you, ask me. I was less hot.
Yeah.
It was just like
cooling.
The hair, I remember going for a run the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever in the whole world.
Streamline.
Yeah, I was like, the wind not going through my hair. Amazing. It was liberating as shit. Like, honestly, I felt like I was like, oh my God.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I will do it again. When I'm a bit older, I will do it again.
Yeah.
100%. It's hard because there's like it's like you've got to explain to people why, and there's so many people asking, and then it's hard because you know that some people hate it, and you've got to, you can feel the pressures of beauty standards when you've got a shaved head, because you're constantly from the media shown pictures of women with really long hair, and you're like.
And then as well, this is such a random question, but did you have to like upkeep on your eyebrows and stuff? Because I can imagine.
It's harder to wear no makeup.
But then you can't overdo it.
Yeah. You've got to be a right balance. So I did eyeliner. I was a lot of eyeliner and my eyebrows, and I did dye my eyebrows because, so I did wear lipstick. So I feel like I had to wear more makeup.
But it was less stress because you didn't have to do your hair. So it was like one or the other. Sometimes if you had long hair, you didn't have to do your makeup. But
I think I did my makeup because I felt like people would be like, she's a tomboy, or I don't know. I did feel a pressure that I had to do my makeup for people to be like, because there was
it's a fashion rather than
there was a comment that someone made, and they were like, oh, you'll have to always do your eyebrows and eyeliner now because else you won't look good. And I was like, yeah, oh my gosh. But then I really liked it with nothing. I really liked it when it was natural. Because I prefer myself naturally. So it was like a weird thing. But I did feel personally the pressures of beauty getting to me sometimes, and thinking I wasn't woman enough. But I felt it, but there was pressure. but I really enjoyed it. There was the cons, so there was judgments from a lot of people who were like, oh, but you don't, and people were a bit embarrassed, like maybe some family members. So guys, if you are planning on shaving your head, be prepared for the most awkward year of hair growth of your life. Let me tell you the stages I went through.
I bet you got so many pictures.
Yeah. I've posted them on our Facebook, guys, so take a look. So it all grows differently. So you look like you've got like layers, but then this weird bob thing. Honestly, Connie, it's awful. But luckily, for me, when it was through a really awkward phase, it was winter, so I just wore hats all the time. And then it was during lockdown, so no one saw it anyway. So first it was like, just wore a hat, and then it was okay, because it was at a length where it was, you know, wore a headband, it was fine. And then lockdown happened, so... And now... But I've got a lot of tricks and tips on how to make it look like you've got... Yeah, so if anyone wants any tips on how to make it
grow
look
it back, you was dousing it in oil, wasn't you?
Or if you don't want to grow it back. Personally, I would have loved to have kept it for all my life. Yeah. But there were reasons why I can't, but we won't get into that. Also,
Everyone's going to be wondering.
I know. The last couple of reasons is, if you don't like it, you can't go back, guys. If you shave your head and realise, oh my fucking God, what do I look like?
Or if you put wigs on, surely that, like... suspends the growth.
I don't know. I don't think so. No, because there's a girl on YouTube who grew her hair back and she wore wigs. Oh. Yeah. And then also, you know, you get a burnt and cold head. So let's talk about the actual experience of shaving, being shaved.
Shaving.
So how did you?
I think, obviously, I would never be as nervous as what you was feeling. But I don't know.
I actually wasn't that nervous until it came to the point where I heard the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, before that I was like... I think I was just playing up the nerves.
Yeah, because you had the mirror in front of you. I don't think you looked, did you?
No, I think my eyes were closed.
But I felt like, just before I was doing it, I felt like an instant, like... I don't know. What's the word? Like guilt. For everyone else, because you hadn't told anyone.
No, guys. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. So
if people were going to hate on me, hate on you, they were going to hate on me because I was the one that did it.
My mum still holds Connie accountable to this day.
Wow.
So you felt guilty?
Yeah, very guilty.
But were you excited?
I was excited because I knew that you'd suit it. Like, there was no doubt in my mind that that you wasn't going to suit it.
Do you remember afterwards the car journey home and how excited we were? We were like, oh my God, we look amazing. Look how amazing I look. And we were both so happy and excited.
Yeah. And then you got home. ...
Yeah, I actually didn't... I felt scared, but I was just like, this is the right thing to do. I could feel it inside that it was something I had to do, and I do not regret it.
And I think if we was more prepared, then... we would have been able to cut it in the right way and like...
Guys, I'm sorry.
We would have had it done, like, professionally cut.
No.
And then you would have been able to donate it.
Well, yeah, there was a regret because we did it so spontaneously that I didn't get to donate my hair. Which, guys, if you're thinking about donating your hair, there's the Little Princesses Trust. So the Little Princesses Trust provides free, real hair wigs to children and young people up to 24 years who have lost their hair through cancer treatment or other conditions.
Like alopecia.
Mm-hmm. So you can cut your hair. That they have some requirements, and if you meet them, you can send your hair and they'll make a wig out of it. Yeah. So that is something I regret.
It all the time, like different charities, like people donated it, but it's more for not necessarily donating the hair, but say if it's like a guy and they've got short shortish hair, then they just shave it, like brave the shave in order to raise money for other charities, don't they?
Yeah.
Because you still look different bald. Like everyone's gonna look different.
Yeah, but there was I did sort of help someone in how I did it, which I'm not really going to talk about. But
their journey, you were sort of on their journey with them.
But I just didn't donate the hair, and I do regret it. But I think if I would have really thought about it, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. You see, imagine having like an appointment date and time.
Yeah.
You would just not do it.
No, I would be like, and people around me would be like, "No, I don't think you need to do it." So the way I did it, I don't regret it.
No.
And I'm glad I did it how I did it. My best friend did it for me. That is something we'll always have.
And to this day, I've never watched the video back.
No, you haven't?
I always ask, but you never show me.
Maybe I don't want to watch it because I'll see my hair before. Because my hair wasn't in bad condition. It was in good. It was...
Yeah, you didn't put heat on it, really.
No, nothing.
No.
But now I've restarted it. It's going to be even good condition.
By the way.
Lovely. Stunning. So let's talk about body hair, shaving, and, women's, what would be the word, pressure to shave and shame if they don't shave. So...
Should we start off how we feel about it?
Let's leave that till the end. No, I'm going to put how when you started shaving.
Okay.
Or if you want to talk about what you feel about it, you go ahead.
We'll
I feel like a good
now.
conclusion. Talking about the PPE again. Point, explanation, evidence, and then conclusion. You have your intro, so that would be a little opening.
I just don't want anything to influence what I'll say after.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, you agreed to that bit.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
I'm not that fussed.
Convinced me.
Do you want to go first? Mm-hmm. So, for me, I feel like there is a massive pressure. Like a lot of people, a lot of women that I know anyway. A lot of my friends feel a lot of pressure.
Your friends feel pressure, or you feel pressured from your friends?
Both.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, hashtag.
100% both. Like since puberty and that, and then like my leg hair started growing like really fine, and then my mum was like, after a while, I was always like begging my mum to like show me how to shave my legs, because like at the knee it started to go a bit dark, but very very fine hairs, and I was like, you need to show me. So after like a long persuasion, she finally like got this Veet cream, and then we did it we put it all on, let it set, and then we washed it off, me and my sister, and that was the start. And then pretty much after that, like we didn't really speak about as soon as that like squeezy bottle emptied, like we didn't speak about shaving or anything like that.
Oh, so that's it since?
No, so we just started shaving. Like I didn't use the cream anymore, and then like underarms, everywhere else, bits, like started shaving, and then when I got into my massage job, obviously it's a salon as well, so it's lots of beauty stuff. Then I started to have my legs waxed, and I'm still like, I don't know. I still don't know whether... I can't make my mind up whether I'm going to carry on getting them waxed. I've just found out as well...
I did not know you had your legs waxed.
Yeah, I don't wax the other day.
I did not know that.
That's what I said before. That's why I was growing them out. And as I showed you the other day, like, look how heavy these are.
I thought you were just, going against society's norms.
I was for 6 weeks. I was growing them out for a wax, and then I got there and I was told that they were too long. So it snapped their hairs. I know. So I had to get the pluckers on it. Like where it snapped the hair.
Okay.
Most of it's alright. But I don't know why I've only just researched this. What's in the wax, and a lot of it is coming up saying beeswax.
Oh,
so now I found a sugar wax, so I'm just going to have to learn how to do it myself. But this one's not a strip wax, it's you put it on and then you peel it off, so I guess anyone can do that, which is vegan friendly.
So what are your opinions? Connie just segues completely.
Okay, so for example...
What are your opinions on female body hair? Like, would you do it? What do you think when you see girls? Yeah.
I think... I don't think I'll be that fussed about, like, for example, I'm Under Armour. I don't think I'll be that fussed about it if anyone else wasn't fussed about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, say if I'm wearing a summer top and, like, or sports or whatever, or I'm at yoga, and then, like, say if I've got, like, hairy armpits, like, I'm not, like, even if people aren't looking at me,
are you conscious?
I'm very, like, embarrassed and, like, conscious about it. So, yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah. So you feel the pressure from society.
But I don't know. I've never grown
you don't.
It, so I've never known what it would look like. To be honest.
No, me either. No.
It could be a challenge.
So mine is, I like I've grown out my leg hair before. I've wore dresses with the leg hair out, but I also feel so much pressure so if I've got hairy legs and then I know I'm going to see someone who might judge me, I'd shave them.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't judge people when I see them.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that.
I'm sort of like, oh, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
But I don't like the look of it, of armpit hair. I'm just not a fan of, even on boys, I just don't like the look of armpit hair. It just freaks me out a little bit. Yeah. But I tried a bit, but then I didn't like, I sweated like a bitch and I stunk. So I was like,
it held the sweat.
Yeah, and I was like, every time it gets a bit long, I'm like, no, I don't like the feel.
Say if you, so me and my friend was talking about this the other day. So if you're going on a night out, like, if you haven't had a shave or wax or whatever you do to get rid of it, if you haven't, then do you feel like you're ready to go out? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you do your hair, your makeup, but you're just hairy. And maybe you're wearing like a dress or I don't know, like, I just can't.
I think that ties into like the pressure from beauty standards that being smooth and silky is sexy, and when you're on a night out to pull, you want to feel sexy and you want to feel clean, and because people do make it seem as you're unclean if you've got like hairy legs. Or for armpit hair, I don't see it as unclean, I just felt unclean because it was sticking to it and I was like, I don't like it. But I remember my first memory of shaving, I always remember it's going to be TMI, guys, but this elevated table talks. So I was a late bloomer in puberty, so I had no hair on my vajaj, and I remember.
So when?
It sort of came a little bit, but you know where people sort of get it towards on their legs a little bit, when it grows out. I never had that.
No, I didn't get that for ages.
And I was so jealous. I was like, oh, why is mine not growing? And it made me feel less of a female. Because I was like, why is my vagina hair not growing like everyone else's? And that's strange because then you're told you got to shave it all off. You can't have it, shave it.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I was like, why isn't mine like that?
But how did you like find out that everyone else had that? Because when you're younger, do you really know? Like, is it just like in books and everything, or?
I don't know. I think I might have saw it on people. Yeah. Do you know when people got shorts on? Because
mine was like when everyone, I'd just say everyone, like at beauty salons and different places, it was always like list of waxing and it said bikini wax, and I was like, what the fuck?
I had no idea what a bikini. Yeah, I thought
what is that?
I thought it fully meant you'd hold.
No, it's just self-explanatory. But it's literally where your bikini line would go. It would just take everything else from that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I remember when I was young, I used to shave my arms.
Yeah.
And I don't even have dark hairs, but I was so obsessed. I used to shave my arms. I used to shave underarms all the way to the top of my leg.
I used to do to the top of my leg. Yeah.
And then someone said to me, only prostitutes shave above the knee. And I was like, oh. Guess I'll stop shaving above the knee.
I only shaved my forearms like a couple of times because I knew everyone else
was doing it. Yeah.
And then I found out that there was a Joules bleaching cream from Home Bargains.
What?
And then I started to bleach them.
What?
Yeah, it was a trend in my school. Like every girl was like, "Oh, have you heard about this?" You just bleaches them and they go
oh my gosh.
I mean, they used to be really way darker than my arms now.
Really?
Yeah. And
they always used to grow back darker, so then I felt more pressure to shave them again. But I only shaved them because everyone at school was like, you need to shave your arms. I'm shaving my arms. And I saw people do it, so I was like, well, guess I've got to shave my arms.
I used to hear comments of people like, if like someone had like a really hairy arm, they would sort of get judged for it, like really bad.
And I heard there was this girl at school and she used to shave her tummy and her bum, like an actual bum. So I used to shave my tummy because I thought that's what people did. Yeah.
I used to shave my belly button a little bit for a bit of time because of my belly button piercing.
Did you?
When I had one in year 7, yeah. So then I was like, oh, if everyone's...
Oh my God, I had a belly button piercing in year 7. Yeah, I had mine in year 6.
Oh, yeah, no, year 7, but because I was just conscious of like, there wasn't even hair there. I was just conscious that if there's hair like in a different lighting and I show someone, I'll be mortified.
Yeah. It's funny, I completely forgot. I used to shave my tummy, my arms, everything. But because of my eczema...
Oh, shave my nipples before. Yeah,
really?
Shave my nipples. They're not even hairy, but again, that was just in school.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's going to look at my nipples?
Frisky fun in school, you know what I mean? I think this is a good segue into the history of shaving. So I've done a little bit of research that I'm excited to delve in. Don't read it, just listen to me. Okay.
I've already read a little bit.
Have you? Oh, she always does this. For goodness sake, woman.
You put it on the shared document.
Well, don't read the shared document. Okay, so shaving is basically a social construct that was made by men who wanted to make a profit. So before the 1920s, people shaved on and off. I think the Egyptians used some shaved women. Some women shaved. I know there was a queen, maybe Queen Victoria, who basically she made having a bush and hairy popular. But there wasn't really a beauty standard to it before that time. It was just sometimes people did, sometimes people didn't. It just and hard, you know. Yeah. But then, and I think before that, like the 1900s, the 1910s, women wore the clothes that were like from their wrist to their neck to the floor. So why are you gonna shave? Because you can't see it anyway.
Like, they wouldn't get married. They wouldn't have sex until they're married.
Yeah.
So then, like, it's only one person that's gonna see it, and like, I don't know.
And if there was no pressure from the beauty,
they've never even been like sexually active or even in the light of showing the bits, and then what? Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter, and it's just normal.
Men's views wouldn't have been passed around until their husband.
Yeah. But then, so along came the 1920s when young women rebelled and they started wearing, you know, shorter sleeves. So their armpits were on show because, and then they wore shorter skirts too. So then, good old Gillette, can't remember his name, King something Gillette, I think his name was King. He was struggling to sell his razors. So now he saw these women who had their legs out, their armpits out, and he was like, maybe I could sell my razors to women. So he started advertising his razors to women, but in these adverts he really shamed them and made them feel embarrassed about having like underarm. This was just underarm hair for now. So he made them feel like shamed or left out if they didn't shave. He used to link the fashion with shaving, so he'd in his adverts put like the latest fashion designs and then make it sound as if like to go with your new garments you must shave to like, you know, like make it look better. He used to like put these sort of things on, like unlovable, embarrassing, an embarrassed personal problem. So this guy created a problem to provide the solution.
Complex.
Yeah. He was like, so here's your problem and here's the solution. Give me your money.
So bad.
How crazy is that?
And then I guess everyone else just tagged on after that.
Yeah. Women were like, yeah, okay, yeah. Or if it's saying it in the adverts, if it's got these models who are, I'm seeing up, then I'm going to have to. And then obviously men are seeing these and then they're like, oh, okay. So this is what my woman's got to look like. And then from the 1920s to the 1940s, women wore stockings, so they weren't really that about leg hair because it was covered anyway. But then the war started, and then the stockings they used were made of nylon. But then I think they also, the parachutes were also made of nylon. So there was a shortage of nylon. So they couldn't use the stockings anymore. So now they had bare legs, and they were pressured into shaving their legs. And pin-up girls, they became more popular in this time. And pin-up girls, they're all long, smooth legs. So, and that was like what the soldiers liked in those days. And it was also, I think they advertised it, that women must shave to boost morale for the soldiers on the battlefield by maintaining beauty standards at home. So they were like, you must look like this at home, so your soldiers do better when they're thinking.
Because they look better.
Yeah, so they'll be like happier at home, so they'll be happier on the battlefield.
It's a joke.
Just from shaving their legs. Yeah, I know. And then in the 1960s, along came the shaving the genitals. So it became popular in porn and the fashion industry. So I think they wore like really short things, and then obviously it was just all shaven down there, so you couldn't see. So because it was in porn, men automatically associated a smooth bits with sex appeal,
sexy and lust. Yeah.
And then this was your note. So do you want to?
Well, you told me to stop looking, so I'm not even know where you are.
Okay, so it says wax strips became a thing in the 1960s.
Yeah. Where have I put that?
I'm so sorry. 1960s, probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you got it?
Yeah. I can't remember. It was a company. I don't know why I haven't written it. But it says it was 1960s where one of their first adverts came out for waxing. So obviously there's another method of getting rid of bodily hair. So it drove it even more.
And I think that maybe waxing was seen more feminine because shaving is like a manly thing. Yeah. So waxing was like quick, easy, and like maybe they made it more sparry. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like relaxing.
And like you're going in for a treatment. And it's like a thing. And
yeah.
So I did a little bit of market research.
Yeah.
And it was more on the influence of shaving, but on men, and why men feel like they have to shave like their bodily hair. And so 2018 there's a study done, and it was based on the influence from, they put it down to Love Island. So when Love Island was first on the telly, basically people, like they were all like, all the men were like, shaved like abs and like tanned. The chest. There was no real hair on there. And that was the reason why there was like an influx of like men that started to actively shave like everywhere rather than just certain places or top or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like
because
the top of the belly.
Love Island,
it's all about love, and like, if you're going to find a partner, you need to look like this.
And they are like known as like the sexiest people ever. You have to be good looking if you go on Love Island. So obviously a lot of young people look up to these people as like their standards.
It's the same for women though. Like you wouldn't see a girl on there that's not like fully Hollywood waxed. Do you know what I mean? Like they're wearing. To be fair, I've never watched Love Island, so I've only seen pictures.
They're wearing bikinis. Like
I'm assuming it's one of them bikinis where it's like.
Yeah. No. Don't be too judgmental.
So 57%, this is 2018, 57% of young males aged 16 to 24 said they've removed hair from their like genitals, compared to 40% in 2016. So it was already like a 17% rise within 2 years of people of shaving.
Because of influences like Love Island?
Yeah.
Wow.
In the telly. And you probably won't have watched it, but there's the Nivea men's hair removal range, their advert, and that was March 2018 when they released it, and it's about Liverpool. It's got Liverpool Football Club in there, and it's about this footballer is he's got loads of shaving cream all on his chest and like his torso, and like he's going to shave it in the shower, and then the shower just washes the cream off, so he can't shave properly. So everyone's like, oh, like as if they've missed a goal, but like it's linked into like all football and everything. And then all of a sudden they drop in there that they've got the Nivea shaving balm stick, so you just goes on, the water doesn't wash it off straight away, and you can shave. But the fact that he's tanned, the fact that he's got abs, the fact that he's a footballer, the fact that he's got like, I don't know, like he's a team player and all of this, and he's young. But guess what? He's got a little bit of a stubble beard. So so what? That's okay.
Yeah, like there's hair in the right places for men.
Yeah.
For women, there's no hair at all. But they want you to have long hair on your head.
Yeah.
And long eyelashes. Yeah. And like big bushy eyebrows. But on men, you have to have short hair, but a beard.
Yeah.
Else, if you don't have a beard, you're not quote manly.
Yeah. Some people can't grow it, like they don't feel good.
And then they're like, oh, you can't grow a beard, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And the advertising for females shaving, even now it's still like all sparry and all sexy and
elegant.
Yeah, well. And like you have to do it, and if you don't shave, then it's shameful.
It's not attractive.
Still now, 2020.
I know. The range as well, it's called Protect and Care. So is it putting out there that to like look after yourself, like protect and care for yourself, that you've got to shave? Do you know what I mean?
Wow. That is ridiculous, because segue into the natural function of bodily hair. Shall I? If you've got more, we'll come back to it. But I think so body hair is there for a reason, like, do you know what I mean? Obviously we all used to be apes. So scientists think that obviously guys scientists think that we lost our body hair when we started standing up and walking around and like running after food. It sort of just like eventually just blew off us. Okay, so the average human body has 5 million hairs, including the hair on your head. Bodily hair helps maintain body temperature, so it like cools you down. It acts as a sense organ. Eyebrows help facial expressions, because if you've ever saw those pictures where people have no eyebrows,
it's really difficult.
It's ridiculous. You're literally like... So if you don't have eyebrows... I'm really angry right now. So you can't tell. It protects... So your eyelashes and your nose and your hair, it protects your eyes and your nose from getting dirt and particles.
Like camels. You know, they've got massive eyelashes.
Yeah, it protects them. Yeah, and in your ears as well, it protects. And your vajaj. That's what your hair's for, I think.
Yeah, because it's it cleans itself. Yeah. So I guess like it'd be, I don't know, maybe say. So that means if you shave your bits, and then like you feel like technically you need to try and wash the area more because the hairs aren't actually stopping anything from going there, so you're more likely to pick up infections. It helps
it defend. I'm so sorry.
The body's natural defense, and it helps the body's natural defense and the immune system.
Thank you. It releases more pheromones, which is the smell that your partner gives off when you fancy them. And then armpit hair reduces chafing.
Yeah.
Which I can relate, because if I'm freshly shaven on my armpits...
Do you feel more sweaty as well?
No, I feel
less
more sweaty.
Like, literally when I've just done it, I feel like I'm sweating
done it. When I've got a bit of hair, it's okay. But when I've got a lot of hair, then I'm sweaty. Yeah. But if I do it, I do, like, I notice the chafiness, and really? It feels really, really uncomfortable. Yeah. So, do you want to talk about how waxing affects the...
Yeah, the hair follicle. You don't want to say that, did you?
No, I did. I didn't want to keep
so
talking.
basically, waxing, you're pulling the hair from the root. So essentially, like shaving, you're just cutting it off, like you're grazing it. But because you're pulling it out, again, you're open to, like, not infection, but you're more susceptible to certain things going in there. So when you first have it done, I mean, not first ever wax. I mean, like every time you have a wax, then you can see like they can feel quite sensitive and it like quite open. Like you might see like a few like cuts and stuff, but it's not like cuts as like, you know, really like dangerous. Yeah. It's just like little tiny cuts where the hair's been pulled out.
Oh my gosh!
So you have to be like careful. You don't want to be scrubbing it or like trying to avoid washing it straight away because anything can go in there.
Really? As well, when you shave, you like when you get like razor bumps and your ingrown hair. How is that natural?
But for waxing, like it's good because I only have to deal with like a little bit of a sensitive leg once every like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So when I shave them, I'm always getting like razor bumps, and then they grow back straight away. And then if I'm going out or I'm wearing shorts, I want to do it again. But then I don't want to. They're even more sore. I've cut them.
You know what's really funny? When we're pressured to shave. We have this pressure from society to shave, but then we get shamed if we have razor bumps.
I know. Like
they want you to shave, but they also want you to have no evidence that you've shaved. Yeah. They just want it to be complete. Yeah. Like in porn, they don't have razor bumps or anything. It's just a clean shave, so they expect that's what you've got to have.
Yeah, but we're not girls. We're not like little kids that haven't got anything. Do you know what I mean? Like why are we pressures into getting rid of our hair when we've just gone through like puberty naturally? Yeah. Let's just grow it out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're growing your hair out, Miss Wax.
I'll have to wait a bit now. My legs are a bit numb.
I don't think I could have the confidence to have an hairy armpit. Yeah. Because I see these girls that are doing it, and honestly, some of the comments they get from like other not even men, from other females. That's what's so funny. Like females don't get it's not the men that are shaming you, it's other females. What the fuck is that about?
I know.
Like, why would you shame another female? Like you have been mind controlled into thinking that this is how you need to think. Just if a girl wants to shave, like, you're not bothered if your boyfriend's got a hairy armpit, so why are you bothered about a girl you don't know has got a hairy armpit? Why does it offend you so much?
I follow one girl on my Instagram, and she's got hairy armpits, and she's dead pretty, but like when I look at her photos, I look at her friends and I'm thinking, I wonder if her tribe has got hairy armpits. Like to see whether maybe that's why she feels more comfortable. But no, they're all like, if you're on pictures and like, I don't know, they've got their arms up like they haven't got any hair, but she has. I'm thinking that is like,
because if I had hairy armpits, I know you'd be accepting. So if they're true friends,
then it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, then they're not gonna judge you.
Yeah.
Like I had friends judge me about my shaved head. Yeah. And I'm like, literally, it's just fucking hair. What is wrong? Why are you so bothered about me shaving my head? And you think I'm weird because I shave my head, when in reality,
it's suppression of their own problems.
Yeah.
Like they ain't got the confidence to do it, maybe.
Yeah, but then other friends were like, wow, you look amazing, like it suits you, like you do you.
Yeah.
But then some people were embarrassed to be my friend.
Yeah. That's hard to deal with, but I guess
it wasn't. You just
grow
stop being friends with him.
Yeah, ignore it.
Friendships come and go. I outgrown that one. Why not? Carry on. Sorry, I completely segued from you explaining the body hairs, but that was a good chat. I feel like we got a lot said.
I think, you're exposed to harmful germs. And it also said it's significantly You can't see this, can you? Significantly elevated in the bikini area. Oh yeah, it's on the podcast.
Elevated.
Elevated.
Whoa, I feel like I want to get elevated in every single podcast we do. Make sure we say the word elevated.
Yeah, in the bikini area, especially Brazilian, so where bacteria are more likely to be present, you're like more exposed. Yeah.
Guys, I think the takeaway of this is if you want to grow out your armpit hair, your vajaj hair, or
your leg,
peenie hair, your leg hair,
beanie.
Your arm hair, your face hair,
yeah,
because there's so much about women not having any face hair as well.
Yeah, the dermaplaning,
yeah,
this treatment gets rid of all the fine hairs off the face. I'm thinking, what?
Why?
I looked at other ones, so you've got the laser hair removal, and it actually, to do it, it's like you're exposed to a little bit of radiation. And I've read up on it, and it says no, there's no link to cancer. Like, there's no evidence about getting cancer through the radiation because it's very small, and there's small bits of radiation in lots of things. But I still wouldn't want to up my chances, would you?
No.
And the smoke from the laser can cause lung irritation because of the toxic chemicals. So it has to be a well-vented room to have it done. No, thank you.
Wow.
I know.
That's interesting. But females, if you want, or males, if you want to shave and you feel more comfortable shaving, like me, I feel more comfortable shaving my armpits, but I don't mind a bit of leg hair. Do it. We're not saying everybody go full bush.
But then again, if you also feel like you're doing it and it's actually affecting you, like, I don't know, you got problems or infections or whatever, you're more prone to things because of shaving.
If you've got razor bumps that are...
Yeah.
And if you don't want the hair, then don't just, grow it out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everyone's choice whether to grow it out or keep it. Everyone's choice whether to shave their head or keep the hair, or females can have short hair and men can have long hair. Why do we still listen to these beauty standards that were put in place in the 1920s? Because some geezer wanted to
sell a bit of...
Like, where would we be right now without that? Women would just be able to freely have hairy legs without shame, have hairy everything without shame.
I feel like at this point there'd probably be still judgments of some people are more hairier than others.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always something, isn't there?
Like, I'm more hairier than you, Connie. I've got longer armpit hair. Yeah. But I think most judgments, especially on the way we look, are from, like, most of the time, if there's a new beauty standard put in place, is because men want to sell more products to women. They want to shame women into feeling a certain way. Like, maybe we can look up eyelashes, why women wear eyelash extensions, or why women have long hair, paint their nails. Like, what was this? Just geezers trying to make a bit of dollar? No offence, men. Could be women too.
A lot of men like doing it, putting eyelashes on.
Yeah. Not just women. But there is just so much beauty pressure now.
And for the guys that do, do hair, makeup, whatever, or dress up as a woman, whatever, why do you... it's a big question. But, like, do they do it because obviously they feel more feminine, but why do you have to put hair and makeup on and a dress to feel more feminine? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you should still be able to go out with their armpit hair and still feel feminine.
Yeah,
even if they're
because
dressed up
I think
as a woman.
that's the constructs that have been put on us, that this is feminine and this is masculine, and to look feminine you need to... Because, like I said earlier, I felt more feminine with a bald head. Maybe that just, I got rid of something. Like, my old hair was something I was holding on to. It was like contained some kind of thing, and when I shaved it off, I was able to let that thing go and be feminine. But it is funny how because I feel less when I don't have makeup on. I feel more feminine too. When I have makeup on, I feel uncomfortable. And it's funny how...
That's why I don't put foundation on anymore, because I always... Or powder or anything. I used to do like concealer, foundation, powder every day, and I feel like even if it's natural, the toxins are in my skin and it's building up, and like I feel like it's a full-on mass.
See, no, for me, it's more like I feel judged for going out in makeup, but I think
going out in makeup.
Yeah, I feel like people are looking at me and I don't feel feminine. Yeah. But then maybe that is because now in society there's this thing going around that beauty is natural is more beautiful, and if you wear makeup you're not naturally beautiful, you're fake. Yeah. So that's another construct that's been put in place, that you don't need to wear makeup, and that's maybe why I feel more feminine when I don't wear makeup.
But then again, natural is best. Like, we're always going to root back to being natural.
But is it? Like, some people just wear makeup to like express themselves. Like clothing, it's just a way to express yourself.
Because even makeup, can be fully natural, like ingredients, and people could argue that that's just what nature gave us.
Yeah, like beetroot, red lip.
So then.
It's very, very interesting. There was also something else I was going to touch on, but my mind's gone blank once again. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
No, it's gone. Do you have anything else to say?
I don't
Any
think
other opinions on anything?
No. Just be conscious of... I just hope everyone's a bit more aware of the fact that, like, why they shave and why they get rid of body hair, or why they don't get rid of body hair.
Or why they judge others for getting rid of body hair.
Yeah.
I think we should live in a world where we shouldn't judge others, just let them do whatever. Personal choice, if someone doesn't like body hair or someone does like body hair. Okay, so I don't have a question for next week. Can you think of one on the spot? What? Okay. Can you think of one? Because I might have one.
I don't like the question that I thought of.
Okay. Mine is, what beauty standard do you feel like you've conformed to out of pressure?
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, because I feel like everyone
can you answer that? I want to hear your answer to that.
Waxing, because I only started waxing when I got a job.
And is that because you feel pressured, or because you like the way it
sort
looks?
Of myself, because I just can't be bothered to shave. Because I was shaving like my legs were shaving them like every week or every 2 weeks.
But is it because you feel pressured into shaving, or you just don't like the way it looks?
Both. Yeah.
So then that,
because my leg hair gets really thick. And it just sometimes, like, it grows in certain places and other places it doesn't grow, and I feel like I need an even leg hair if I'm going to have it, which is another thing. What
is something that you don't like about yourself, or something you do that beauty expects from you?
Something that I do?
Yeah, that you don't like doing. For me, it would be, I don't like wearing a bra, but it's not socially acceptable for someone with bigger chest to go out in a bra, because beauty says they must be kept tight. But
I have a problem because my boobs are smaller, or smaller than yours at least. Like, if I put my shoulders back, I feel like my nipples are staring people in the face, so it's still a problem. But I don't really care. I don't really care anymore. No, I did at first though.
That's another thing. Come on, we need to find this beauty standard.
If I'm going swimming, then I'll shave my bikini line.
Even though you don't like a clean bikini line?
It itches. I'd rather not do it because it's just really itchy.
So you're there we go, we've got it, guys.
There we are.
Connie is pressured into things because of the way beauty says we should.
Sometimes I try and find a bikini or whatever that's like bigger, so it just covers it, so I can't bother.
Ah, is it because you can't be bothered, or is it because you don't like the look of it?
No, like, one, I can't be bothered, and two, the bumps.
So do you like the look of a hairy vajaj?
I don't know. I could go either.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but it's not that long. It would never get that long anyway, so I'll just shave it when I get like a bit annoyed. Because if it gets too long, it gets itchy. But then if it's too short, it gets itchy. So
I feel that.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm in the middle with it.
So do you think...
But I wouldn't judge anyone else on it.
No.
Because...
Do you think you hold judgments for yourself when you look at... So do you think you don't have body hair because of the judgments? Or is it a personal choice?
Underarm. That's because of the pressure.
Oh, so you'd like a bit of armpit hair?
Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't like to feel like I have to do it. But I've always felt like that.
But you would like a bit of...
I don't know, because I've never done it. That's
little cat under there.
I've never done it.
I can imagine you with armpit hair.
You could.
Yeah, I don't know why. I could. So that's the question, guys.
What about you?
I said wearing a bra.
Wearing a bra, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't like to, but bigger chests you've got to keep them babies up. They can't be swinging in the wind because it's not acceptable. Oh, that's gone
swinging
past
in the wind
really quick.
Should we say the question one more time?
Okay. What beauty standards do you conform to, which means do you follow, out of pressure from society rather than your own likes? So you might not like wearing makeup, but you wear it because of pressure.
Yeah.
I hope that... Does that make sense? Yeah. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. So anyway, that's the end of this podcast. Happy 1 year to me. Maybe now I won't shave for a year.
What, everywhere? Or just your head?
Just my head. No, maybe the leg hair's on and off. Sometimes I shave, sometimes I don't. Just depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really embrace the hairy leg. Like I'll be doing yoga and I'll be like, oh, wow, I love the look of this. I love it. And then I'll just shave because I feel like I don't want to. And I think that's healthy. Like I'll shave when I want to shave, not because I have to shave.
Yeah.
Or sometimes if it gets too long, it gets a bit itchy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like. Subscribe if you're watching YouTube.
Share
it. Yeah.
Leave a little review.
Think about the question.
Get back to us. You can get back to us on Instagram, Facebook. Write it in the comments on the YouTube. Email us on the Mindful M8, the letter number 8, at gmail.com. We've got an exciting next few weeks. Bit of travel, guys. So I'm a bit excited to interview Connie about her time in India.
That was going to be a separate one.
Yeah, next week is travel, things travel.
Tips, yeah, everything to do with like getting you prepared for the other ones, and then
And also, guys, I think we're uploading another video on Thursdays if it works, which is going to be like 5-minute meditations or 5-minute yoga with Connie. You know, just a little pick me up in the week, which you can do in the mornings, on the nights, when you've got a spare 5 minutes at home. Just keeping it short. If you guys want them longer eventually, we'll do them longer. I'm going to stop talking.
What are we on?
1 hour and 4 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Not bad. So, thank you so much for watching. We
love you and leave you.
We'll love you and leave you. See you next week at the same time, 7 a.m. I never want to leave it. I always just want to carry on talking.
Because it's gone so fast.
I know. That means it's been a good episode. Okay, my lovelies. Cheers.